Well, hello everybody. YouTube, everybody. Lads and lasses, ladies and gentlemen, meine Frau, all you guys. A lot of stuff going on here in the U.S. They're trying to impeach a president. Ain't got a leg to stand on. Congress is losing their minds. But anyway, some states are trying to, even Commonwealths. For you guys that don't know, I mean, most of you guys that watch my channel, you know I was born and raised around Baltimore, Maryland. And in 2012, I relocated to the great state of Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, where you don't need a permit to open carry, but you need a permit to conceal carry. And you can open carry just about anything. You just can't use it, you know, brandishing it around. But I just built a new pistol on the AR platform, but I'll show you something different first. Everybody knows what one of these is. Now this is not your typical AR-15 or CAR-15 or M4. From my research and all the years I've been dealing with guns, basically everybody knows Armalite invented, Eugene Stoner invented the M16 or the AR-15. Then Armalite sold the patent to Colt. Colt started making the M16 late 60s. And then when they started doing the civilian ones like this, in the CAR-15 style, which is the 6-inch handguards. Now this is a single set, not the double heat shields. And it's got a true 1-inch heavy barrel from the chamber all the way to here. And this is a real 11.5-inch heavy barrel with the full slot flash hider pinned on. So it could be made into an SBR, but this is more traditional looking. Now I put the Chi-Com sling on it because it's silent, it makes no noise. And I actually have visual pictures of special forces in Vietnam using AK or SKS slings on their CAR-15s in country, so this would be absolutely correct. Now this one here isn't a Colt, but from what I understand, the only other company at the time of the AR-15 introduction to the civilian market, the only other company that was licensed to make these was Colt and Olympic Arms in Olympia, Washington State. Now this is actually one of those Olympic Arms guns. Now it has, of course, the A1 style carry handle, but it differs because it has, instead of needing a bullet to twist the rotator for your windage, this has actually got a turret mount, so it's a little bit different than this typical A1. But this is a very, very nice piece. Their stock, unlike the original Colt stock, this one is only a 3 position. This is 1, 2, and 3. That's it. That's all it is. 3 positions. But and another thing about these particular rifles, when they were made, they didn't have any aftermarket companies, you know, DPMS, none of the other ones were around. Stag Arms, you know, New Frontier, none of them companies were around, and none of them. This was just Colt and Olympic Arms. Now this one, it makes it a little rarer than most, a little tight. This is brand new, as a matter of fact, and it's almost 37 years old. I need something to push this through. What I got here? The thing about these particular weapons is they literally have M16 parts in here, minus the auto sear and the disconnector. But the tumbler will go all the way around to the full auto fire mode. So Olympic Arms, and they're ingenious, put this little pin to keep it from going all the way to the full auto position. I've seen some of these guns where that pin has been removed and the tumbler will go all the way around, but it still won't fire on full auto. But this has an M16 bolt. It's got all the M16 buffer. Everything else is all M16. Probably Colt parts. I don't know if there's any way to validate that or not. But I've been looking for a real XM177E. This one doesn't have the 6-inch beaver tails, but I could always put them on there. But this is a very high quality, very early production AR-15. And it's very low serial number, under 8,000. Well, right above 8,000, I'm sorry. So it says model, caliber 223-556, model CAR 15-AR-15, Olympic Arms, Olympia, Washington. Now, I just wanted to show you this. Well, this is an original Colt buttstock from 1966. It was a gift from a friend of mine. It was on another AR, but I wound up selling it, so I kept the buttstock. This is the original 1, 2, 3. Wait a minute, I'm missing one. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is actually a 4 position. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now they're all 6. And this is all aircraft aluminum. Whoa. Went right through. Sorry about that. Oh. Anyway. Like I said, this is an original Colt one. So I'll put this on another rifle down the road. But it's very compact. And this one, like you can see, the Olympic Arms is almost identical to the original Colt. So that's very interesting. But everybody has seen these before. But I'll show you what I built in my state as a pistol on an unregistered. It was a registered lower, but it was registered as other. So it wasn't a rifle when I registered. It was just a receiver. You know, to warm me here, I got the wood stove cooking. It's 21 degrees outside and 78 in here in the house. All right, so this is what I built a couple months ago. I haven't posted any videos about it. This is considered a pistol in the great state of Pennsylvania. Now, like I said, I already had the receiver. It was not registered as a rifle or a pistol. And I found out through one of my gun shops that I go to and the gun range I belong to, which is Freedom Armory in Glen Rock, Pennsylvania. They said that I could buy all the stuff for a pistol and make my own. So that's what I did. And I have the compliant SB Tactical brace on it. If it had this stock on it, it would make it an SBR and illegal, and you know, you would have to do the $200 tax stamp. Now this is a New Frontier blower made in Arizona. New Frontier, North Las Vegas, Nevada, I'm sorry. And I heard that these are really good receivers to buy, so I bought a couple of them a couple years ago. But then I got this really good deal on this upper, but it's different. It's 300 blackout. So it's an 8-inch Stag Arms flat top upper with the UTG Pro rail system on it. It's threaded for a suppressor, and of course you see I got a muzzle brake on it. I have a Fab Defense sling mount put here on the side, and I ran up my sling just like I did on my other one, and again it keeps it nice and quiet. This is a beautiful firearm. I took it to the range and sighted it in when I put the scope on it because it had no sights, and it has a nitrate coated bolt carrier. It's got a very, very nice barrel, which is a true 1-inch heavy barrel, and they told me that it's made out of some kind of coated stainless steel. It should last forever. Of course, it's got the stainless gas impingement line under there if you see it closely right in here. But this is, you know, something new, something different. It's really cool. It's a very good Jeep gun to keep, you know, riding around in the woods down here, because we're starting to get coyotes and black bears down here in southern York County. They just spotted a 700-pound black bear a couple towns away from me just 3 weeks ago, foraging through somebody's trash. But this is a lit reticle NC Star 4x30. It can be red or green reticles, and it's got drop compensator inside. I got it sighted in. It's dead balls accurate. I got it at 50 yards at the range, and I had worked it into the bullseye. Now, I've only shot this, I think, 3 times, and it's just an unbelievable round. And for you guys that don't know or haven't seen the 300 blackout round, there's a 300 blackout. There's an AK-47, and there's an AR-15. Now, if you notice, these two shells have the same exact circumference, so this can actually be shot with an AR bolt, but you got to have the 300 blackout chamber and barrel, of course. So you see the difference between the two. And then you can compare the AK slug with the 300 blackout slug. Very, very similar. But yet the AK's got what seems to be more powder behind it. So I don't know really why they came up with this round. I know a lot of SWAT and Delta Force and probably even the Navy SEALs are going to this round. Very hard hitting. I was reading the ballistics on these bullets here, and the muzzle energy, 2,175 feet per second, and it zeroes out. It's like plus 4.3 at 100 yards and 0 at 200 yards. So it's just a very crazy, hard-hitting round. I gotta say, it's pretty devastating. And I haven't done any ballistics with it, but I was hitting some steel plates with it, and it definitely put some hurting on some steel. So this is the 300 blackout, New Frontier with Stag Arms upper, and 300 blackout. It's a very, very nice piece, and of course the adjustable brace. It's just a really, 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 really cool AR platform for a pistol. Now you can get 9mm and you can get some other ones, but I'm probably going to make another one of these in 5.56, and then I'll have 2. But then again, I also have the original XM177 in 5.56 over here. And I know people say you can use regular AR mags for the 300 blackout round, but I looked at the Magpul mags, and these actually have guides on the side and a splitter down the middle to keep the bullets from crossing each other, which an AR mag does not have. So my friend said, I just use the regular AR mags with mine. I said, yeah, well, they make specific ones for the bullet. Get the right tool for the job. They're the same damn price, $12.95 in my area for one of these brand new with the tops. And as you can see, well, back there I got a whole vest set up with these 12 mags, a bunch of 45 stuff, and of course some other accoutrements. But so there it is. It's the 300 blackout pistol, and it's all compliant with federal laws, having the adjustable SB tactical brace, and doesn't have a foregrip or anything like that on the front. So this is, yes, it's considered a pistol in the great state of Pennsylvania, the Commonwealth. And I have friends and some family are living in Virginia, And you guys got to stick together, because you give them an inch, they take a mile. Just look at all the other communist states like New York and Chicago, and they got the worst crime rates in the world, but yet places like where I live, crime rate's only bad in Philadelphia and Pittsburgh. Everywhere else it's pretty tame. I mean, West York's got its issues, but that's why we carry guns. We can shoot back, you know, and not be afraid to be, you know, prosecuted for defending ourselves. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. We got the original Olympic Arms XM177E, and of course the now 300 Blackout pistol. Side by side, they're like almost identical, just a lot shorter. So I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned. I got the first of the year, I have a bunch of new camouflage for you camo junkies out there. I'm waiting on some stuff to come from Argentina that's very special, but it ain't Argentinian. It's from somewhere else far, far away from Argentina. I just happened to find it from another camo junkie in Argentina, so it should be here in the next week or so. That jacket I was just wearing was actually, I just got it from South Africa. It's South African Railway Police camo, and I got a few other things, but I'm not going to make videos about that today. I do have one quick thing to show you. If you guys have one of these in your stash somewhere, you know, fits the Beretta 92F or S or whatever it is. Me being a Colt guy, I said, I wonder if it'll fit. And guess what? Like a glove. So this is going back on my web gear, because I had a Taurus at one point, 40 caliber, and I took this off my web gear because I didn't know my Colt would fit in there. But guess what? Colt fits in there just fine. If you got one of these will fit in there. So I hope everybody has a great Christmas and a prosperous New Year. All you people in gun grabbing states, remember, the politicians work for you. It says "We the people" in big giant letters in the heading of the Constitution, not "We the government." Don't let them push you around. They take an inch, they'll take a fucking mile. So stand together, be strong. I pray for you guys all the time, because, you know, it might hit my state one day too. But then what are you going to do? You're going to elect the people out. Got a big election coming up, 2020. We can get rid of a lot of problems in D.C. So, everybody, be vigilant. Carry a gun if you can. You know, if you can't, petition your legislature to give you constitutional carry the way it's supposed to be. And watch how crime drops. So I hope you guys enjoyed these couple little tidbits, and we'll talk soon. All right, Merry Christmas.